Hey, do you hate cleaning glass? Well, I did, until I found this super simple way of getting an absolute streak-free finish without using professional cleaning products. Let me show you how. What's going on, y'all? It's Eric with Charleston Detail, and today we're talking about glass cleaning. You know, there are a lot of really good glass cleaners on the market, and these are some of my favorites, but I'm gonna show you a method today that's not gonna use any of these glass cleaners. It's slightly less conventional. It's also one of the most economical and inexpensive ways to clean your glass. Let's get started. All right, so we've gotten rid of our glass cleaners because, like I said, we only need glass cleaners today. We will need some Dawn dish soap, a half a liter of warm water, and some isopropyl alcohol, and today I'm using a 70% mixture. We'll also be using a couple different microfibers. I suggest a general purpose microfiber like this Rag Company car wash towel, and then a couple different window towels. And this is the Waffle Weave by the Rag Company, and this is the FTW, or For the Windows, and this is my absolute favorite window towel. So we're gonna start by just putting a couple drops of Dawn into our water mixture and then getting that stirred up any way you want to. All right, we're gonna take that, and I like using, this is actually a wheel mitt. This is the Cyclone Ultra wheel mitt by the Rag Company, and this works really great for your windows. You certainly could use a microfiber like this as well. Now we're also gonna be taking a squeegee. This is optional, but as you'll see, it's a very fast way of getting the window dried off. All right, let's go. All right, so before you get started, I recommend putting a drying towel across your dash, and that will save you from having to clean up a bunch of water later. So why is glass so hard to clean? Well, specifically the interior glass has to deal with something called off-gassing. So whether it's the plastics and adhesives in your vehicle, or your air freshener, or all kinds of different things that end up collecting on your windshield. And so we have to actually cut through that. So that's why we're using Dawn dish soap. It's gonna cut through and really get it super clean. Then we're gonna be coming back with the isopropyl alcohol, and we can get any streaks and all that stuff. And it really is gonna give us the absolute best result. So we're gonna start out by getting our wash medium wet, and then we're gonna go ahead and wring it out. All right, and we're gonna start just by getting the entire windshield. Now here's where I said the squeegee can be useful. You can now come back with your squeegee. All right, now we're gonna take our glass towel and our isopropyl alcohol that I've actually just put the sprayer right onto the bottle. We can now spray this onto our glass and take care of any of the last bit of streaking. Typically, I have just washed the vehicle. I did not do that first this time, so your outside glass would be clean. We're gonna actually have to hit that second. All right, let's go hit the exterior. All right, y'all, so we're gonna be getting the exterior glass the exact same way, starting off with our Dawn and water mixture. Now, to really get your exterior glass, you're gonna wanna polish it and coat it. And we're gonna be talking about that in a future video, but for today, it's just all about cleaning it really, really well, using a less than conventional method. So of course, I'm not using any glass cleaners, but I do use glass cleaners. I use them all the time. I just wanted to show you a different way to go about it. It's also particularly effective with the interior glass on the off-gassing. So if you haven't tried this method, definitely give it a shot. So we're gonna follow it up with the isopropyl alcohol, just like we did on the interior. This time I'm using the waffle weave towel. Just try something a little different. Absolutely perfect. All right, y'all, so as you can see, that was a super easy, quick, and cost-effective way at getting crystal clear, streak-free glass. Now, I'm not hating on glass cleaners. In fact, these three are some of my favorites, and I think there's certainly a time and place for them. What I'm saying is, though, that the Dawn and water mixture does a great job. It really cuts through, specifically the off-gassing on the interior. If you're trying to take care of that, that can be really tough to take care of. You can remove it with a glass cleaner and then it just comes right back. So using isopropyl alcohol, like we did, or even a panel prep spray. Panel prep spray, for those of you that don't know, is mostly isopropyl alcohol, and then usually some surfactants and things like that. But I've before had to use panel prep spray at a mobile detail. I've run out of glass cleaner or whatever, and that works really well. Of course, it's even cheaper just to buy isopropyl alcohol. So that's a great follow-up to the Dawn and water mixture and just gives you an absolute perfect result. So y'all, I don't think that necessarily one way is right or one way is wrong, but hopefully today what I've been able to do is show you an alternative and a very effective way at going about cleaning your interior and exterior glass. I want to know what your favorite method is for cleaning glass. Definitely let me know that in the comments below. And up next, I want to talk about my 5 favorite Koshimi products. You can find that out in this video, and make sure you subscribe.